Welcome to my first official video for DMU. This is so exciting. Hello everyone, I hope you're all amazingly well. If you haven't seen this face before, I am Neesey and today I'm going to be talking to you all about how to choose your uni accommodation. First of all, about me though, I've been at uni for 3 years and I've lived in 3 different places each year, so that was mad. Living in all those kind of places has helped me realise what I like and what I don't like about certain type of accommodations though. It kind of helped me realise what I need. I feel like there's 3 main kind of like topics that you want to consider when looking for somewhere to live, and they are comfort, company and cost. They're my 3 things. They all begin with C. I really hoped you liked that. It took me ages to think of it. Okay. So the first one is comfort, and that kind of entails like loads and loads of things. So I feel like this is the main topic. I think people's comfort levels are kind of individual thing. For example, one of them could be distance from university. Some people are fine with like getting a bus or like proper trekking to uni, walking a good like half an hour if they want to, and they know that they'll make it to their lectures on time. But for someone like me, I have to live close to university, otherwise I will not be productive. It's like imperative for me to live close. So I live on campus. It is the best thing in the world because it means, I'm on campus. Like if I have a lecture at 9 o'clock, I can leave my house at 10 to 9 and I will be bang on time, which is just brilliant. So I think you need to figure out your individual needs on whether you're willing to travel or not. Sometimes with your timetable, you might only be in for like 1 or 2 hours on a specific day, and I don't think you want to be traveling like half an hour just to come in for 2 hours. It's kind of a waste of your energy. So you're here to learn. It's better to live close so you can learn. That's my preach about the importance of education over. Okay. Another thing under comfort I'd say is noise levels. Really got to pay attention to where your flat or house or something is situated. For example, last year I lived in a flat in town. It was a beautiful flat, however, again, it was in town right next to a nightclub, so it made life a little difficult sometimes. I can guarantee that every like student night or every weekend at least, I will be woken up about 1,000,000 times. So say if you're a light sleeper or you don't like partying as much, maybe don't live close to a nightclub. You're not going to enjoy it. On the other side though, if you like nights out, then if you live close to the nightclub or the pub or whatever, easily accessible, good for you, shorter walk home. Again, I think these kind of things are just personal preference. The third thing under comfort is internet, like what your internet's gonna be like. Obviously, as you can see, hello, I'm a bit of like a internet dweeb. And if you're maybe, for example, like me, a media student, and you know, you need the internet and just stuff like that, definitely look into how strong the internet connection is before you choose to live in a place. Look at the speed of the internet. It should normally say like in the listing for the place you want to move into or something. Or what I did is I looked at reviews of different properties. If there was any reviews about bad internet, I just like stayed clear of that place because I just could not deal with it. I won't mention the company's name, but where I'm from, there's like a specific company that provides internet for students. So every single accommodation I looked for, I checked to see whether they had that company name, service provider, because then I knew the internet would be reliable. So that may be of use to you. Oh, okay, number 4. Are you okay with sharing a bathroom? Like, you need to decide that right now. It may seem silly, but if you're someone that just cannot bear the thought of having to wait to use the shower or wait to go to the toilet or just generally share with other people, obviously you're gonna want to look for somewhere with an ensuite. Now the last one under comfort, I think it's kind of obvious, but you'd be surprised. Space. Make sure you have enough space. Make sure your room's big enough for your entertainment and your leisure, but also for your studies, because the amount of people who've told me that they were like, oh my god, my flat is so nice, like my room's a bit small, but the flat's really pretty and nicely decorated, so it's okay, and now they regret it. I think the novelty of the aesthetic of a place will wear off, but having enough space to live is like vital. The second topic is company. What I mean by this is the people that you are living with or lack of. I think in terms of making friends in your first year, I personally would recommend you definitely move into halls. Halls is a place where you're put with loads of other people from your uni obviously, and it's a chance to make friends. Like, you're here to make friends as well as learn, I think. If I wouldn't have been put in halls for my first year, I wouldn't have met anyone that I'm living with right now. I think it's a really good opportunity in that year to kind of figure out what you want from the next year in terms of a living situation, because you might spend your first year thinking, this is like too busy for me, I'm surrounded by too many people, I don't know if I want this. So when it comes to your second year, you can decide to live on your own, or maybe with like some few other people or something like that. And third and last topic is cost. First of all, you've got to sit down and think, what can I realistically afford? Very easy to get excited over a potential place of living, but you need to think about what you can afford and maybe budget a little bit, you know? For example, look at your student loan, how much you get in like per couple of months or something, or whether you have a job or just your income or your money you have, and just figure out how much you're gonna have each week if you live in said place. Make sure you can pay for food and like leisure things. You've got to go out and have fun as well, and also course costs, because obviously some courses you have to buy materials and things like that. And some places include bills and some places don't. In general, obviously a flat with all bills included is so much easier because you move in and you don't have to worry about electric or your water or anything like that. You just simply live. I think they're all the things I can sort of say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to watch any of my videos from my actual YouTube channel, then the link is in the description box. Happy house or flat hunting, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Bye.